All right, properly, the dust has settled a little bit from Jerome Powell this afternoon and the market's taking part in it. We'll take a look at that. However, I really want to hone in here and focus in on Xrp ETFs on this video for you men, and not simplest Xrp ETFs, so this is the focus, but additionally some other ETFs. And it's way to Trump that this honestly have become a truth, and we're going to dive into that. We'll come lower back and check the general market. However, if you men have heard about this unique agency, Canary Capital's ETF plans, well, humorous sufficient. This company wasn't even in life when the first Bitcoin Ethereum ETFs went via. In truth, this organization, the handiest reason they are right here is due to Donald Trump. And we will thank Trump that many organizations are going to be created, and they are all vying and jockeying for role to get ETFs pushed through. In truth, due to the fact that Gary Gensler left the SEC, we have had almost 15 ETFs filed. And that simply passed off no longer even extra than 10 days ago, which is loopy to reflect on, consideration on. But you can see the title right here from CoinDesk. Canary Capital's ETF plans took form way to Trump. And Donald Trump is converting the manner we are all looking at crypto here within the United States forever. In fact, this to me is the golden generation for crypto, the golden era for ETFs, the golden era for mass adoption. And it's all because of Donald Trump and who he is figuring out to put in positions of strength. And with that comes a seasoned crypto Congress and a professional crypto House of Representatives. And if we dive into this article a touch bit, you'll see what I'm talking about. Go beforehand and smash that like button, man. Subscribe down under if you haven't already. We're right here rocking with you, men, each single day, bringing you guys all of the information and facts. We try to preserve you on top of things, on everything. We carry you men real content, now not simply hype stuff, no longer just the entireties going to the moon. Of route we want our baggage to pump, however. I want to provide you with, guys, the actual information, and that is why you come to this channel. Okay, so if you're down with that, go in advance and click that subscribe button right now, because we're giving it to you every single day. So this organization turned into best, founded in October, Canary Capital. They quickly published or driven out several applications for crypto ETFs, together with the likes of Solana, XRP, Litecoin, and HBAR, with the latter being the first applications of their type. Litecoin and Hedera, HBAR failed to even have something, find it irresistible, but sure, they're pushing out an XRP ETF. They're looking to push via a Solana ETF as properly, and their CEO stated, "We clearly had no idea that we would be getting returned into the ETF game." His name might sound acquainted, Steve McClurg. He co-founded and served as leader funding officer at Valkyrie Investments. This is an alternative asset supervisor, which in March 2024 changed into obtained by means of CoinShares. Well, after about 6 months at CoinShares, McClurg left the ETF company to begin Canary Capital as a hedge fund, and a concept he had been operating on in the course of his time at Valkyrie. But then he stated, basically what became there was an assassination try on Trump. The markets rallied around it, politics rallied around it, and we began questioning, well, Trump ought to actually win, and if he wins, there is going to be changes among regulatory agencies here. It's possibly probable that different crypto ETFs gets authorized. So why don't we go beforehand and report some ETFs and see what takes place? They had been projecting that Gary Gensler could be out of route. They didn't recognize Paul Atkins might be in. However, they knew he'd likely be a seasoned crypto candidate. And that is precisely what we have here. Spot Bitcoin Ethereum ETFs had already been released and nicely acquired with the aid of investors. Canary decided to skip on the one's belongings. Instead, they appeared similarly down the list of the Pinnacle 20 by means of marketplace caps, specifically those that they believed weren't securities, ultimately identifying to document for XRP, HBAR, and Litecoin. The XRP move became hypothesis that the crypto could be deemed a non-protection in court, which we know it turned into last 12 months, as a minimum at the retail facet. We're nonetheless anticipating the entire closure of that case, of course. But it is thanks to Trump that this turned into even viable, guys. And this is what I'm telling you. The golden age of crypto is proper earlier than us. None of Canary Capital's programs have been accepted yet by way of the SEC. Of direction, we are nevertheless ushering within the new SEC and all of these new people. Several Solana ETFs have also been denied. However, that become underneath the preceding enterprise in 2024. We had resubmissions for Solana ETFs, and we had new submissions, and they have not filed their 19B4 S4Ss for XRP and HBAR ETFs. But while an S1 is taken into consideration, a primary step to release an ETF, it's no longer actionable if it is not observed by using a 19B4 that's required to tell the SEC of a proposed rule change via a self-regulatory entity, which includes an osteopato change. okay? And as a trading of the presidents for us, for trading the presidency, which includes a 10-year period leading to an osteopath change, Cannery's efforts as a name alternative on Trump triumphing the presidency. Oddly enough, it labored. And they may be inside the driving forces seat to get some of the first XRP, HBAR, Litecoin, and Solana ETFs out to the general public, which, pretty cool story, but this is what I'm pronouncing. The larger tale right here is Trump is literally changing the sport, men. He is actually forcing the hand of human beings to get into the ETF game. He's forcing the hand of states right now, jockeying and vying for position for a Bitcoin strategic reserve, maybe even some other crypto stockpile with XRP in it. And the market right now is pumping after Jay Buddy spoke. These days, Bitcoin become at the circulate men. We fired all of the mana as much as 104 plus $1,000 today. Love to see that. Coming back to wherein we were about 3 days ago. Everybody changed into jogging for the hills while we dipped down below 100K.